Have you ever thought about retirement and what it might look like for you? It's a topic that's often discussed, but rarely fully understood. In fact, you might be surprised to learn that the majority of people won't retire in the traditional sense. That's right, most of us will continue working well into our golden years. But why is that? Hi there, welcome to Luxio, the place where we motivate and inspire future billionaires like you. There are a number of factors at play in retirement, and in this video, we'll explore some of the reasons why retirement may not be as attainable as we once thought. So grab a cup of coffee, sit back, and let's dive in. First, let's talk about how retirement came to light. Hey, did you know that retirement programs have been around for quite some time? The first program was created by Chancellor Otto von Bismarck in Germany way back in the late 1800s. His aim was to assist the elderly and reduce poverty, as he recognized that as people got older, they were less able to work and needed financial support. Bismarck created a pension program to provide the support and improve the quality of life for older people. But get this, back in the 1800s, people were considered elderly when they were around 40 to 45 years old. Crazy, right? And the retirement plan only kicked in at age 70, which meant that only a few lucky folks actually benefited from it. Despite these limitations, the idea of retirement programs caught on and became quite popular. After Chancellor Otto von Bismarck introduced the first retirement program in Germany, other countries quickly followed suit. In the United States, Social Security was implemented in 1935 to provide financial assistance for the elderly, disabled, and widows. As retirement became a major industry, it was viewed as a reward for a lifetime of hard work, and many people had access to employer-sponsored pension plans that guaranteed a good source of income in retirement. Additionally, the value of real estate skyrocketed, and the stock market experienced significant growth. These favorable conditions allowed baby boomers to live in million-dollar homes that they were able to afford on a modest salary in the 70s. But for younger generations, retirement is not a matter of when, but how. The cost of living has increased significantly, and people are spending more of their money on necessities like housing, healthcare, and entertainment. This is definitely a challenge for younger generations who may not have the same favorable conditions that their parents and grandparents had. So, it's not surprising that retirement is much more difficult today. Here's what you need to realize. Retirement isn't going to be the same for you as it was for your parents and grandparents. In the past, if you wanted to live as comfortably as your parents did, you only need to be as rich as twice the average working individual. But today, the cost of living is increasing faster than the average salary growth. That means you need to be twice as rich as your parents just to live a similar lifestyle. Sadly, you won't have the same advantages as your parents did, like strong economic growth or cheap real estate. Additionally, traditional employer-sponsored pension plans aren't as popular as they used to be. Today, people tend to work as freelancers or contractors, and these types of jobs usually don't come with retirement benefits. So, people have to save for their retirement on their own. Unfortunately, most people still believe that retirement will be a relaxing time where they can enjoy the fruits of their labor, just like their parents and grandparents did. But this couldn't be further from the truth. The world has changed a lot, and so have people's attitudes towards work and retirement. Many young adults today are more focused on building their social media profiles than on saving for their retirement. They don't realize that they'll need to save more than their parents did just to maintain their standard of living. So what should you do? The first step is to recognize that no one else will take care of your financial future except for yourself. You bear full responsibility of how your financial situation turns out. While it may be tempting to point fingers and blame the government, politicians, the wealthy, or the system, this won't change your reality. Instead, it's important to adapt to the new world and learn how to navigate it. The second thing to keep in mind is that bad news often comes with good news. On the positive side, You now have access to all the knowledge and learnings of humankind at your fingertips. This means that there's no excuse for you to be financially illiterate. Even if you were not taught about taxes or retirement plans in school or by your parents, you can learn now. In order to navigate the new world, you need to understand how it works. Another positive side of the world today is that you have access to the global marketplace without any barriers to entry. This means that you have more options than anyone has ever had in the past. It's essential to recognize that taking care of your financial future is not just for entrepreneurs or people with resources and possibilities. It's a personal duty for everyone. Achieving financial independence doesn't mean you have to be on the cover of Forbes. There are just 3 things you need to take charge of your financial future: intention, knowledge, and execution. Intention refers to your desire to change your current situation. Are you willing to take control of your future, or would you rather leave it to chance? Many people are content with their current state and believe that things will eventually improve, or they choose to ignore reality altogether. For instance, we warned you that AI would revolutionize the job market and lead to layoffs, even among technical personnel, but you might have brushed it off as improbable. But as you can see from the news, it's happening. Right now, you need to realize that you must make the decision to be entirely in command of your future. The second requirement is knowledge, which entails comprehending how the world operates and where you fit into it. How can you make things work for your specific circumstances? You have access to a wealth of information and the collective knowledge of humanity at your fingertips. So, there's no excuse for being financially illiterate. You may have missed out on learning about taxes or retirement plans at school or from your parents, but you can learn now. Without a firm grasp of how the world operates, you cannot navigate it successfully. Lastly, you need execution. This means taking action based on the knowledge and intent you possess. You must be proactive and implement what you have learned to achieve financial stability. Financial independence is not only for entrepreneurs or the wealthy. It's a responsibility that everyone should shoulder. In conclusion, taking control of your retirement is more important now than ever before. The reality is that the world has changed, and we need to adapt and learn how to navigate it. We can no longer rely on the traditional systems that used to take care of us. Instead, we need to take responsibility for our own financial well-being by gaining knowledge, having the intent to change our situation, and executing a plan. With the internet and global marketplace at our fingertips, there are more opportunities than ever to create the life we want. So, let's take charge of our financial futures and build the lives we deserve. We hope you learned a lot from this video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you're always updated with our latest videos. See you later!